To fail to miss the mark. This is supposed to be a target with marks missing the center of the target. Let's talk today about 7 reasons we fail to miss the mark. Our idiom, our expression today, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, is to miss the mark. This actually goes back to biblical times and is from the Old Testament, and it refers to sin. Sin being missing the mark, not meeting the words of God, not following the 10 Commandments. I believe it was John that talked about and used reference to missing the mark and sin together. And ever since then, missing the mark means not achieving what we want to do, failing, not doing what we intend to. Think of an ad that you've seen that just gives you that feeling, where you know that what they were intending to do with their advertisement just didn't feel quite right. We see it in movies, we see it in things people say. Sometimes we have rebuttals and we say things and we think that we're being so witty and it just goes over the other person's head. That would be an example of missing the mark. So our goals, if we don't reach our goals, if we set objectives in our businesses, if we set out to do something and we don't achieve it, there's reasons why we don't achieve it. Well, what are some of those main reasons that we don't achieve something that we want, that we miss the mark? Number 1 for me that I've seen and done is looking for the easy button, looking for the cheat codes, looking for the shortcut, looking for the quick fix, looking for the way to get something faster and easier than is humanly possible. An example of this I've seen in business is people over-promising and under-delivering. They miss the mark. They promise things that we can't possibly deliver on. Sometimes we promise things we can't possibly deliver on. We overcommit, and that will cause us to miss the mark. Another way and another cause of a reason for missing the mark is our egos or our emotions or fear or doubt or worry or pain or some other emotion gets in the way and clouds our judgment, clouds our thinking when we're planning and working toward something that we're trying to achieve. Another reason we miss the mark is because we don't do our due diligence. We're not doing enough homework or investigation or research into the thing that it is that we're doing. There are easy, faster, more efficient, and more effective ways of doing just about anything on the planet, but that doesn't mean that it's a cheat code or an unethical or an easy button. It means that there's faster, easier, more efficient processes and ways of getting to something. But we have to be willing to do our homework, investigate, research into the situation to make sure that we're finding the ones that are real versus finding the ones that people are just trying to sell us a quick solution that isn't going to really get us the results that we want. Not asking, another reason that we miss the mark is not asking and getting answers to the right questions, not even being willing to ask the right questions, and then going with superficial answers. Another reason that we miss the mark is not wanting to put in the work or the effort. That kind of goes along with the first one, the easy button, looking for a shortcut and a cheat code, forgetting that anything that's important to us that we really want requires our energy and our effort and our input. We have to put things into things that we want to get results out of. Another reason we miss the mark is trusting the wrong sources, listening to the wrong sources of information, or going to the wrong sources for information, trusting that what they're saying is the accurate representation of the information that you're seeking or the things that you want to know. There are a lot of sources of misinformation. It might be friends and family, it might be people that we think are experts that aren't really experts. It might be media or magazines or print things or the internet that we're trusting what is written there is true and factual, when in essence it absolutely positively is the opposite of truth and facts. And if we're taking opinions and propaganda as facts, we're going to make wrong decisions, and we're not going to necessarily get to what we want. And the 7th reason that we often miss the mark is we don't have the right target in the first place. We're not aiming for the thing that it is that we really want. We're going after something that isn't right for us. I know an example of this in my life has been, I've been involved in businesses that just weren't the right fit for me. They weren't the right fit for my personality, my skills. They were great businesses and they made a lot of money, but I wasn't just about making money. So I found myself, at I guess it would be not a moral, but a values crossroad where, yeah, I can stay in this business, make a lot of money, or I can switch to something that feels better and is more in alignment with who I really am. And that's what I've done over the last decade. Change to serving and showing up in the world in ways that fit better for me and feel right to me. So, do you do any of these 7 things to miss the mark, to fall short of the goals and objectives that you're trying to achieve for your business or maybe even for your life? Again, they are not doing due diligence, not doing your homework, not asking the right questions, not wanting to put in the work, trusting the wrong sources, not having the right target in the first place, ego or emotions clouding your judgment in other areas and in decision making, or looking for the easy shortcut cheat codes. Those are just my quick list of 7 ways that I know that I have personally missed the mark in the past, and I want to help anybody going forward to avoid those pitfalls, avoid those shortfalls, avoid those reasons for missing the mark. And reasons often become excuses, right? We want to make sure that doesn't happen. So that's it. Have an awesome day. That's our idiom for today. I will be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom related to business. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you use it in your business and your life right now? Take care. Bye. Make sure you're on target.